Hey everybody, welcome back to Theme Geek. Today we'll be talking about the Pokemon attractions coming to Universal worldwide. This is a very, very big deal. I don't think people realize to what extent Pokemon is to, at least to me, but to everybody else. This is a nation universal, get it? Um, this is a globe obsession that has turned into this beautiful thing, and I'm so glad to be a part of this community, Pokemon fans. Actually, that I wanted to upload this video tomorrow because the new set comes out tomorrow, Ascended Heroes, but I figured I'll push this out today. So I'm very, very grateful that they came up with this and they said, listen, Nintendo and Game Freak were like, hey, so Universal, you want to make some money? And Universal looked at them and they were like, what type of money? A couple of trillions. And they looked at each other and said, well, I mean, that sounds amazing. Of course. I could really see them doing different regions if they really get into this. This could be what Harry Potter is to Universal. And this could be 10 times bigger than Nintendo World. 10 times bigger. Or, not Nintendo World, Super Mario World in Epic Universe. So, as a Pokemon fan, I just wanted to go idea by idea about what they could do. And I just wanted to show everybody, okay, this can be the scale of everything. So, this is obviously Orlando Park Stop. I read their page a lot more than I should because I get all my information from there and a lot of other stuff. So officially, Japan is going to most likely be the first one to launch the the global project. And what can that look like? Well, in Japan, they have the Poke Park Kanto region, which I think it's really, really cute idea. However, we are not going to be getting that anytime soon for right now because it is just a Japanese park, which I think is beautiful. If you ever wanted to see it and get an idea of what it might be, please go to Poke Park Japan on YouTube and search it up. It's really cute. And I really do believe that they're going to take that type of idea. So the Kanto region is one of the most popular regions in Pokemon with various amounts of Pokemon that a lot of people would recognize. It's the most recognizable for non-Pokemon fans. So we have to take basically, okay, what would a non-Pokemon fan realize? Okay, yeah, that I got it. All right, that looks great. To a Pokemon aficionado where they're going through the Kanto region, they know every Pokemon. It's just the most marketable. It's the one that most people realize and like, oh, I know this, oh, I know that. And you could point it out. And I think that's what Universal is trying to do here. Universal wants to create that theme park experience for Pokemon that it could bring everybody together and it could be like, oh, okay, I remember this. Oh, okay, I remember that. Like, I'll be honest, I knew nothing and little in between about Harry Potter when I was like tiny, even though not the first. I was born in 2003. So you do the math there. The last movie came out in 2011. I was a baby. I wanted to see it, but I couldn't see it. Until I became a Harry Potter super fan later on, that I was like, okay, this looks great. I could recognize it. But prior to that, sometimes you don't really recognize these things. So they really are going to go for a more recognizable Pokemon theme. So what can that look like? So these are some of the regions. In obvious, I'm not good with the regions, but I'm just going to explain. Kanto is the most recognizable one, and Sinnoh is another very recognizable one. I believe they're going to probably go with Kanto. That's the lockdown answer for me when they announce it. Okay, we're doing the Kanto region. I just want to put it out like that. Also, if you do the Kanto region, and other than everybody else, it's very fitted You don't really got to do much. It's kind of like, okay, fine, just add some grasslands and some mountains and stuff. It's 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 very Japanese, I think. I'm not sure. Here's a really good illustration of this. So obviously, here's Kanto. It's Japanese. Obviously, it's based off Japanese land and such. And then obviously, you're gonna get some other. You see Kalos region, Sinnoh, Alola. But personally, it's gonna probably be Kanto. They're most likely gonna make it either Kanto or Kalos region. There's no way that they're going to do a region that nobody knows the Pokemon in. So that's why I'm saying the Kanto has Charizard, Charmeleon, Blastoise, a lot of recognizable faces, so everybody could connect on that. Because if you do Gen 10 Pokemon, everybody's going to be like, wait a minute. Get that, the fans would know, but like, regular people that are not into Pokemon are like, oh, okay, this is cute. I don't understand what's happening here, but this is cute, which I think that's what they should go for. But still, Kanto's your best bet when it comes to that. So, oh wait, I didn't even see this. Hold up. So let's keep going. What park is it gonna go to? Honestly, I feel like your best bet, if you are making a Pokemon world and you really, 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 really want to hone in on that, honestly, I think you just gotta bite the bullet and put it in either where Poseidon's Fury is or where the rumored land is going to be, right next to Mario. Now, the reason I don't like it being, well, not that I don't like it being in, excuse me, not that I don't like it being in Epic Universe, I think there's too much Nintendo IP already there. And really, you could just call that entire section Nintendo Land, which it wouldn't be a bad thing to do. I think it would be very, very cute because Epic Universe prioritizes themselves on very immersive attractions. And the Kanto region, if they do the Kanto region, you're gonna have to be very immersive. You're gonna have to put Pokemon walking around. You're gonna have to put some type of Pokeball mechanic in there that you could actually catch them and stuff. Not saying that you could actually catch a walking Pokemon, but at the same time, I think you could do that. Whereas Islands of Adventure, the thing about Lost Continent is Lost Continent is in a very, very good place in Islands of Adventure. However, I don't think it should go there. I think it should be transformed to some type of show. Islands of Adventure suffers from being my favorite theme park, but having no show. It has no show to grab these people out of these lines and these parks and put them in the sea. Because in Islands of Adventure, everything is just, there's really no, let me say this, there's no born spectacular. I think the way you do it is you create this is just my opinion. You expand Seuss Landing or Harry Potter and you give one of them a show. That's how you do it. You give one of them a show year round. Like the Cat in the Hat, excuse me, not the Cat in the Hat, Seuss Landing has their, obviously, their very, very good Grinchmas show every holiday season. And, I think if they really, really were to hone in on that show aspect with, Seuss Landing and stuff, they can make a Cat in the Hat show. They could do so much Green Eggs and Ham stories because they already do that out there. You have people standing out there in costumes. You have people standing out there in costumes reciting stories of Dr. Seuss and Green Eggs and Ham. It's really popular, and I've seen people standing around it when, obviously, when I used to go like 30 times a day. But anyway, my point is that I think Islands of Adventure would benefit more so from some type of show or expanding something rather than actually adding the Pokemon. Because if you add the Pokemon, then it's not gonna, it needs something more. It needs something more. So personally, I really do believe that Epic Universe could get the land because I already saw them um, making way for. I think it was in the Harry Potter section. I'm not sure, but I think the way to do this is you plop it right here, right next to Super Mario. You call it a day. You can make it as immersive as you can do it. Heck, put a Charizard flying in the sky. I don't know. Think of something here. But Islands of Adventure needs a show. They need a show. Epic Universe, put it there. Make it as immersive as you want. So that were really my thoughts on the Pokemon thing. I think they're going to print money with this update. Well, not update. I think they're going to print money with this plan, and I really truly do believe that if they do it to the scale that they did Super Nintendo World when I went, and we'll be speaking about that. I think they can make so much money that they're going to get sick of it. you know, um, but that's gonna probably most likely the Pokemon um, world and Epic Universe, where it would be their Islands Adventure. They're gonna most likely have to put new Pokemon cards for theme park adventures and just anything. Think of anything Universal. I'm just happy it's coming to Epic Universe or Islands of Adventure, and I'm gonna be able to go one day and see and be in the Kanto region, maybe just be in the world of Pokemon. But anyway, let me know what you think about this. Do you think it's a really good decision? Do you think it's maybe it should be more this? It should be Zelda? I don't know. But let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Why not? Happy New Year, I guess. We're still in January. Have a good day, everyone.